Hello, good evening, and welcome back to Pearl Snap Tarot. Make it snappy. We're sitting here in our new, I don't know what this room is, I guess. It's a guest room, but it's also, we don't have a bed in here. It's more of a storage room slash crafts room slash art studio slash, maybe it's a recording studio now, kind of too. I'm in here and it's late and I couldn't sleep. So things are racing through my mind, and I have made a lot of videos, but I haven't uploaded any for a really long time. And the reason why is because I felt like I should be quiet because I couldn't figure out what was really going on, and I needed more time to process things. But every time I thought I had processed things, everything changed again and again and again and again. I feel like I'm in a washing machine or something lately, where the news keeps changing and changing, and things are changing all the time at a very fast rate. And it's hard to understand things. It's hard to understand what's going on. It's hard to keep up with stuff. And I'm going to get this a little closer. What I feel more and more certain, though, that there's a hidden group controlling everyone on the planet that we don't know about. We still don't know them. But they have been controlling everything here, but it's breaking down because you have the arising of you have the Great Awakening and the arising of the breakaway societies that are working to throw off all this oppression. I'm shuffling down here. I've got my sci-fi tarot deck out, and the first card out here is the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, okay, that's not Cleopatra, but it's Nefertiti. But it's a female authority, a woman in power. So now I'm thinking, whoever these hidden controllers are, it's a woman that's the leader of them, okay? Or perhaps this is just a female movement. But also, there's a whole bunch of men pretending to be women, okay? And they're in positions of authority. And, okay, they're about to be doxxed. We're going to see a mass doxing of transgender women, trans women in government. There are trans men there too. Okay. I think most of the trans men are in the entertainment industry, so they are people like TV show people and weatherman guys and I don't know, people in commercials on TV and characters on TV shows that are quirky, the little guy with the funny voice, They're out there. They serve their purpose. Okay. What else? Okay, I'm giving a reading too, I guess. I didn't know what I was going to do, but I was having all these thoughts about these hidden controller people. I might even have to stop this because I lost my download just now. I had a really interesting download. Okay, we got a card out. What is it? Oh, the Knight of Pentacles. So we had the Queen of Pentacles out. Now the Knight of Pentacles is out. So this is the minion of the Queen of Pentacles, the leader of the hidden controllers, or aliens, I guess. Oh, I know what the download was now. Okay, I remember now. It was about the people here on Earth who took over, who stole the planet and created all these low vibrational, flesh bags to run around and gang stalk people and steal everybody's identity and all that. These people created people to do that. And that's why everyone's so mean and ruthless and everything. It's because they're especially genetically engineered to be like that. Okay. It's horrible, but that's what they did. Okay, another card out. What is it? We've got the Nine of Wands. Yeah, they really beat everybody up. Okay, these horrible, like robot-like people that they created to abuse everyone and take people captive and all that. And yeah, everybody's been Nine of Wands at this point. Okay, everyone's been beaten down by the hidden controllers, the secret societies, the gang stalking and all that. And if it didn't happen to you, it's there's so much of it now, or it built up to such a point that you knew somebody that it happened to. You probably knew somebody it happened to. Okay. So this was a shadow government that had gotten out of control and was controlling everybody in a brutal way. Okay, it was like Stasi got in East Germany. That was a really oppressive system where everyone spied on everyone else and tattletaled on everyone else. And, if you got arrested, you went to the prison camp and all that. Oop. All right. What's out here? Okay, now we have strength. All right, strength. We have a major out finally. Look, she's like being consumed by some kind of horrible space monster. Looks like an abominable snowman or something. Be strong, everybody. Like this timeline is one of make it or break it. You may be clenching your teeth so hard they're going to break off, That's what we're in. And it's probably going to get worse, I think. The Nine of Wands and the Strength card out together. Ooh. Things are getting really uncomfortable. All right, what else just came out? The Ace of Cups. Well, see, we're to the point where if love does not get applied soon, it's curtains. This movie's over. It is anyway. Everything's separating out. And here in New Mexico, wow, the Nine of Wands. So, all right. Okay. Here's what I think. These two cards is somebody got a grip. Ace of Cups and Strength together. Somebody got a grip because somebody gave them a little love. Okay, so, yeah, okay, I just got that old song. Remember that old song? What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. That's how the words went. And I think it was Dionne Warwick that sang that. Famous pop singer of the 1960s and 70s. So look that one up. Dionne Warwick. All right, what else? Ba-da-da. Dun, 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 that tower's out. Look at that tower. It's a UFO attack, too. So, yeah, we're kind of in War of the Worlds or something like that. It's crazy. It's gotten crazy, and it's going to get crazier, and probably a lot of the stuff they're telling us is happening isn't really happening. I think there's a Stargate in Iran, and the hostile negative ETs come in through there, and they just keep coming in, and they're the ones attacking everybody and blowing things up over there. That's what I think. I don't know. But I keep getting this vision of, and it's not, it doesn't look like in the movies, like it's a round circle, like this, that they come through, it's not like that. It's they come through a portal in the clouds or something. They come in like in the sky. And I've seen in some movie that it was like that. And they kind of like materialize out of thin air. But I think that's why all the fighting's over there, because that's where they are. That's where they come through, and they do all this stuff. And they were there because they were Four of Pentacles. They couldn't let go of the oil business. They were deeply entrenched in that because it was a power business. Oil made the world go around for a while. That's why you have the breakaway society trying to use... sorry, my hair is fly away. It's making my nose itch, and it's all over the place. That's why you have them trying to use EVs and alternative energy sources. Plus which, there's something going on in the whole solar system that's making everything heat up. It isn't just here on Earth. Okay, we got two cards out all of a sudden. Three of Swords and Judgment. Ooh, wow, that's pretty heavy. The Tower just came out a second ago too. So that's really heavy. We have a tower going down, a lot of really unhappy people, and because it's Judgment. I just saw 1244 on the timer. This reading is really about the hidden controllers and what's going on because of what they've been doing to everyone for such a long time. They're really cruel, and they do a lot of experiments and stuff, and they've been hurting innocent people. And see, the thing is, this is so interesting. I heard a reader say the other day that they are UFOs. When they come here, the government, what's top secret about it is the government knows that they are from the spiritual realm. Okay, they're angels and stuff. They're from the spiritual realm. But they're not what we think they are. They're something else. And we don't know that much about that realm. We don't. We just know that that's where we came from, and that this was supposed to be an experiment down here, blending humans with the divine. And so those people were hijacked and taken captive and hunted and stuff. And so the people they made that they wanted to blend. Okay, we got the Moon card. It's a big secret. This is the top secret stuff, okay? Look, what is that? It looks like a big lobster or something. I think it is. Yeah, it's a big lobster. I don't know why there's a lobster on the moon, but that brings to mind the B-52s, rock lobster. Okay, underneath that is the Six of Pentacles, which was in reverse. So, this is not about the past. It's not about your family. And you're not... these are the people that aren't really your family that have been breadcrumbing you. Underneath that, the Nine of Swords. It says nightmare in space. The Nine of Swords. This is the anxiety card. We have a lot of really bad cards out in this reading. And then here, and then underneath that is the Ten of Wands. Yeah, we got the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Wands, Nine of Swords, anxiety like crazy, but something's all over. Ten of Wands, because of judgment, right, and this hurts. All the secrets are coming out. Three of Swords, this hurts. The Tower, the Moon, all the secrets are coming out. The Tower, it's like the pain is incredible for all these people to be discovering at the same time that they've been taken advantage of, lied to. This is the Great Awakening kicking in, okay? That's what it is. And yeah, we're not there yet. It's happening now. So this is people realizing, like me, what's going on. But the pace of change is so fast that you just have to keep sitting there and watching and processing all the time. You barely have time to make any expression or anything. That's how I felt. Okay. There was another download that I just can't. Okay, Four of Wands is out. So someone might be relocating or getting married. Maybe you're going to do both. Yeah, I don't know. You might get married and it caused you to have to move or something like that. I don't know. What else? What's under that? Three of Cups. Party time. I was just listening to a remix of Kool and the Gang Celebration. That was kind of cool. Maybe that was this, you know. It's somebody's going to have a party because this could be a party card too. Okay, so we've gone from Tower to party. Okay. Well, this is all right. This is the new earth. And part of it's scorched earth. Look at Five of Swords. There's been a battle going on, or there is a battle going on. We're in Armageddon because we already had the apocalypse. That's the unveiling and the judgment. We saw the judgment card. So now we're in the battle, the spiritual warfare is Armageddon. That caused the apocalypse, causes the Great Awakening. Once the veil is ripped away and people see, like I was just saying, people see what's been going on. They understand it finally. Okay. That there's been this huge fight to the death. It's a death match, and you've been in it. You didn't even know that. I made a video months ago that was called something like "Finding Out You Were in a War," and you didn't even know it, or something like that. Underneath, we have judgment again. So at the end of the world, the end times, I don't think it's the end of the world, but I do think it's definitely the creator gods are back. They're back and they're mad. They're mad because some of the angels that came to do this great experiment on earth went the wrong way. And those are the fallen angels, and they were supposed to be helping in this great experiment of raising people up. But instead they became corrupt and they started taking money to kill steal from and destroy these divine humans that were being created. They discovered they could make money and have more fun doing that than doing their job working for God. So they basically went rogue, okay? Making the cleanup even more difficult. It's out of control because it's hard to tell who's who. Let's have a card on that, please. Yeah, everybody's got a mask on. Everybody does. Oh, God, way too many. But, okay, temperance. All right, so all this will be cleared up in due time. It's beginning to be. We're beginning to see what's going on. See, these hidden controllers are trying to slowly convert us into a new generation of their slaves. They're into transhumanism. They want to give us chips and all that shit. Okay, what's this? Sorry. Standing on the precipice. A light on the horizon calls to you. This is the Three of Wands. So something's coming in. And that goes with temperance. In due time. There's new changes coming in due time. And what are those? This is the Nine of Pentacles. The change is to sovereignty. Okay? The few humans who were left, this is what happens when an AI, artificial intelligence comes in and takes over a planet. It has to slowly replace all the people on the planet with dumbed down people. And then it has to go in and clean up all the smart people that might be left. That's what the culling has been. And that's like why those scientists are missing. What's left here? Emperor card. So there's been a leader in charge who's truly ruthless. And that's the problem. We don't want to be under an authoritarian leader. We want to be self-rule. We want to be sovereign. That does not go with the emperor mentality. Okay, so the emperor is going to be not going to be your friend. Okay. You need to know who your friends are, and they're not. Okay. So I guess I'll leave it there. At this point, we have people that are sovereign, and we know that they're going to be sticking around. Let's just get some major arcana on this. This is this deck. We'll just get a couple majors out. Okay, let's see. The High Priestess. Okay. Took me a minute to figure out what that was. We have the High Priestess card out. This is the Age of Aquarius, where women are going to be in charge, and that's why you had all these transgenders rising up, because they're secretly men who were secretly going to try to lord it over the real women who were supposed to be in charge in this timeline. The real high priestesses. I just heard, will the real high priestess stand up? Okay, so we have a lot of imposter high priestesses out there. And it's up to you to discern who's real and who's not. We got the Justice out again. This card has come out over and over in this reading, so you got a skeleton that looks like it's weighing down that side. So that might be there's too much death. I don't know. Or this death system that has been in power is going to be reformed by these high priestesses. And these hidden controllers don't like it. They brought in this crude, crass system of brutality. We went backwards, not forwards. So we can't evolve to our fullest potential until women get involved in leadership and have equal authority with men. And that is just on period. Okay, so that's the message of this reading. We end again with the Strength card again. So be strong. See, look at yourself in the mirror, not with egotism, not with pride so much as with confidence that you can do it. You can do it, collective. All right.